प्रेजेंटेशन के बाद सवाल जवाब का वक्फा होगा, उसके बाद पैनल डिस्कशन होगा, फिर दोबारा सवाल जवाब का वक्फा होगा, आखिर पर चेयरपर्सन के तासुरात होंगे। आज के प्रेजेंटेशन की कार्रवाई कलम बंद करने की जिम्मेदारी प्रदीप बलोरिया को सौंपी गई है। इसके बाद शुक्रिया की तहरीक होगी। सबसे पहले मैं टीम जम्मू को प्रेजेंटेशन के लिए दावत देता हूं। इस शेर के साथ एक पत्थर की तकदीर भी संवर सकती है, शर्त इतनी है कि सलीके से तराशा जाए। ओवर टू टीम जम्मू।
हेलो, हरीश शर्मा सर पुंछ से बोल रहा हूँ। स्क्रीन शेयरिंग का प्रिविलेज नहीं है। गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल। Today the topic under discussion is foundational literacy and numeracy and National Education Policy 2020. First of all, I would like to describe what is foundational literacy and numeracy. Foundational literacy and numeracy is defined as an individual's ability to read and write and perform basic arithmetic operations. Now, the question is, why does National Education Policy 2020 urge on foundational literacy and numeracy? Answer, three reasons are there, main three reasons. To settle the learning crisis, to get rid of learning poverty, to make National Education Policy 2020 more relevant. These are the main three reasons for early literacy and numeracy in our schools. Now, what is learning crisis? The Ministry of Education states that large portion of students currently in elementary school, estimated to be over 5 crore, have not attained foundational literacy and numeracy. If action is not taken soon, over the next few years, we could lose 10 crore or more students from the learning system to illiteracy. This is learning crisis of our nation. And now what ASER says, Annual Status of Education report shows that 49.2% of students in standard 3rd cannot read the language textbook of standard 1st. Even in states with low dropout rates, the standard or quality of education suffers immensely. The National Education Policy 2020 states that achieving universal foundational literacy and numeracy in primary school and beyond by 2025 is the highest priority of all the states. It states that the rest of this policy will be largely irrelevant if this most basic learning requirement at the foundational level is not first achieved. Now, what are the opportunities, challenges, suggestion for Jammu and Kashmir UT? Foundational literacy and numeracy. No, opportunities, challenges and suggestion I shall discuss from the point of view of Jammu and Kashmir UT, particularly from Jammu division. Now, opportunities. Opportunity number 1, which is being provided by National Education Policy 2020, in National Mission on Foundational Literacy and Numeracy will be set up by the Ministry of Education on the priority. All state UT governments will immediately prepare an implementation plan for attaining universal foundation literacy and numeracy in all primary schools, identifying stage-wise targets and goals to be achieved by 2025, and closely tracking and monitoring progress of the same. This is an opportunity number 1. But here there is one challenge. Challenge is closely tracking and monitoring of the progress of children in the remote area is a big challenge. Because in Jammu and Kashmir, remote areas, it is very difficult to closely track and monitor. Now, suggestions. Use technology in tracking and monitoring may have use of technology in tracking and monitoring may help a lot to achieve this target. For example, Google Form, Microsoft Form, vice versa. Second opportunity. To popularize the fundamental literacy, numeracy, attention will be given to employment of local teachers, those with familiarity with local languages. Teachers will be trained, encouraged, supported with continuous professional development to impart foundational literacy and numeracy. Here, challenges, availability of good teachers in the remote areas may be difficult. Implementation of training programs is a big challenge. It has been seen by previous experience. Whenever training programs are given to the teachers, but those training programs are not seen in the field. Suggestions: multilingual training programs and follow-up of every training program. Professional support of our teachers are suggested. Third one, teacher education and early grade curriculum will be redesigned to have more emphasis on foundational literacy and numeracy, and generally on reading, writing, speaking, counting, basic operations of maths, mathematical and logical thinking, problem solving, puzzles, and number patterns. Here challenges: assessment of foundational literacy and numeracy may be challenged to the teachers. Suggestions: milestones must be set. Milestones of numeracy should be set, and kids should be prepared to hit them on the time. Without milestones, it may be very difficult for we people to just develop all these skills among our children. Next, fourth opportunity to ensure that all students are school ready. An interim 3-month play-based school preparation module for all grade 1 students, consisting of activities and workbooks around the learning of alphabets, sounds, words, colors, shapes, and numbers, involving collaboration with peers and parents, will be developed by NCERT and SCERTs. Now, challenge here is extra efforts for the preparation of module in many languages may be a challenge. Suggestion: video format for this preparation module, if availed on social media, it may help students, parents, and teachers. Opportunities number 5, high quality resources on foundational literacy and numeracy will be made available on digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing, that is Diksha, and technological interventions to serve as aids to teachers to help bridge and language barriers that may exist between teachers and students will be piloted and implemented. Here challenges: non-availability of technology aids, which include mobiles, laptop, extra be a big challenge. To meet this challenge, there is one suggestion: availability of foundational literacy and numeracy courses on TV channels all the time may help a lot to the students and teachers. Next is opportunities due to the scale of current learning crisis. All viable methods will be explored to support teachers in mission of attaining universal foundational literacy and numeracy. Next one, another opportunity is focus on one-on-one peer tutoring. Peer tutoring can be taken up as a voluntary and joyful activity for fellow students under the supervision and trained teachers, and by taking due care for safety and aspects. Here challenges: one-on-one tutoring may be a challenge in government schools. Peer tutoring may not be fruitful in this level in foundational stage. In foundational stage, peer students may not teach their fellow friends. Suggestion: remedial teaching and rationalization of teachers may help this issue. Next one, if every literate member of the community decide to teach one student person how to read, it would change the country's landscape very quickly. This is an opportunity. States, UTs may consider establishment of innovative models for foster such peer tutoring and volunteer activities, as well as launch other programs to support learners in this nationwide mission to promote foundational literacy and numeracy. Here challenges: child abuse may surface in this case. Child abuse may surface when volunteers will teach our children. Suggestions: support of unemployed educated youth of locality may be taken on contractual basis during the school hours for this mission. It may be fruitful. Next one, opportunities: enjoyable and inspirational books for students at all levels will be developed, including through high quality translation, technology assisted as needed in all local and Indian languages, and will be made available extensively in both school and local public libraries. Public and school libraries will be significantly expanded to build a culture of reading across the country. Here challenge is what? In Jammu and Kashmir, particularly in Jammu division, there is a great linguistic diversity. Languages like Dogri, Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi, Gojri, Kashmiri, Bhadrawai, Kishtwari, Pahadi, and many other dialects are spoken. Hence, it would not be feasible to teach in so many languages, as provision of books and teachers in as many languages be cumbersome task. Suggestion: it is suggested that teaching learning process should be restricted to Hindi, Urdu and English only to avoid complexity. Next, opportunities: the nutrition and health of children will be addressed through healthy meals and introduction of well-trained social workers, counselors, community involvement into the school's link system. And further, another opportunity is, furthermore, research shows that the morning hours after a nutrition breakfast can be particularly protective for the study of cognitively more demanding subjects. And hence, these hours may be used by providing a simple but energizing breakfast in addition to midday meals. Health challenges: preparation of breakfast, particularly breakfast in the remote areas, on the time, all the time, is a big challenge. Midday meal may be a challenge. Suggestion: packed meal both for breakfast and midday meal should be provided to the students. In location where hot meals are not possible, a simple but nutritious meal, for example, groundnuts, chana mixed with jaggery and local fruits may be provided. Another opportunity is regular medical checkup for children. I feel there is no challenge in this opportunity. Now the question is, suggested pedagogy, how we can attain this foundational literacy and numeracy in the foundational stage. For this, what we have to do? We have to adopt some approaches. First one is thematic approach, play-based approach, activity-based approach, project or inquiry-based approach, integration approaches, emergent curriculum. Some activities which include group, pairs, individual activities, storytelling, rhymes, art and craft, free and guided activities, interaction with environment, music may play wonderful role in achieving foundational literacy and numeracy at foundational stage. Now let us discuss some approaches. In this slide, there is one family. This is thematic approach. By this thematic approach, we can develop the literacy, means language of the student, as well as numeracy. First of all, this theme is me and my family. Tell the name of your all family members. When students will tell the name of all family members, at that time they will use order. They will either start from the oldest person to the youngest one, or from the youngest person to the oldest one. This is a skill of mathematics which is called ordering, and by this approach we can develop this skill among the students. Next one is, if we ask this type of question, what is your name? Who is your brother? Who is your father? Who is your mother? Who is the oldest person in your family? Who is the youngest person in your family? By asking such type of questions, we can develop literacy, means language of our students. But at the same time, if intention is there, we can also develop their numeracy, because whenever we shall discuss all these things, at that time students will discuss their family members as well as their age, their height, their all those things, attributes. That attributes are also pre-number skills. Note, in this discussion, literacy skill of numeracy, comparison, and pre-skills of counting can be practiced. Now, play-based approach. This is another approach by means of which we can develop our foundational literacy and numeracy among our students. Arrange the food items. Give opportunity to your children to arrange items. Whenever students will arrange laddus, laddus are spherical in shape, they will see different arrangements can be done. At the same time, when students will arrange books, at that time different shapes will be developed. As students may arrange samosas. By arranging these things, activities, they will learn numbers, they will learn size, shape, numbers, and patterns also. And this is the way by means of which we can teach our students. We can achieve our target, achieve our goal. Storytelling, by storytelling we can achieve the target of language. We can just teach the students language, and at the same time, if stories, if the words in the story is associated with numbers, at that time we can also develop numeracy of the students. Storytelling, activity based approach, this is called rangometry. Whenever we shall provide these cut pieces of foam to our students and ask them to arrange them in different shapes, in different patterns, at that time they will not only do this activity, they will also develop their numeracy. Because whenever students will make different types of patterns, they will compare with one another and each other. At that time, they will count these pieces. And whenever they will count these pieces, they will see which is greater, which is smaller, and greater, smaller. This is pre-number skill, and this is pre-number knowledge. When students will compare, comparison is a basic skill by means of which we can achieve the target of literacy and numeracy. Whenever students will learn comparison, at that time they will achieve the target of literacy and numeracy too. Integration approach, we can teach our students with integrated approach. While doing yoga, numeracy can be, the target of numeracy can be achieved. Art and numeracy, craft and numeracy, table decoration and numeracy, prayers and numeracy, reciting poems and numeracy, traveling and numeracy, shopping and numeracy, all these things can be integrated in our pedagogy to achieve the target of attaining literacy and numeracy. Now there is one model for foundational stage that is called 5E. First one is engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. No doubt at present we are claiming in the year 2040, India will become the superpower in the world of knowledge. Superpower will in the world of knowledge, but one thing keep in mind, India can never become superpower of knowledge by just gathering knowledge. India will become superpower of knowledge by just collecting, by just creating knowledge. And in the last, students are given solid foundation in reading, writing, speaking, counting, arithmetic, mathematical thinking, logical thinking, problem solving, and being creative. Then all other future lifelong learning will become that much easier, faster, and more enjoyable and more individualized. Our curriculum and pedagogy in early grade school must be designed with this principle in mind. If the efforts of every teacher, resource person, individual, educational administrator can be focused on this goal, consciously saying no other thing that could distract us, and we would be well on our way to achieving the foundational literacy and numeracy. Thank you. This PPT has been prepared by Mr. B.D. Sharma from SCRT, Deepak Sharma from SCRT, Ashu Magotra from SCRT, Lovely Sharma from SCRT, Nahida Anjum from SCRT, Harish Sharma from Diet Punch. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Harish Sharma. Dr. Harish Sharma was the team Jammu on the topic foundational literacy and numeracy.